Hey there, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. In this video, we're discussing the hierarchy of Louis Vuitton bags. If you're new to Louis Vuitton, or maybe you're just looking into expanding your collection, the overwhelming selection of bags available can be daunting. So in this video, we're gonna break it all down. I'll introduce you to the hierarchy of Louis Vuitton bags, from the canvas classics to the crown jewels. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back for another video. This is Lula LV, and I'm here to help you make more informed shopping decisions by sharing advice you can actually use based on my experiences as a luxury consumer. I also preview Louis Vuitton new releases and runway shows so you can adequately plan and budget for your purchases. If you'd like to be a smarter luxury shopper, I hope you'll subscribe and join me again every Wednesday and Friday for new videos. Before we dive into the hierarchy, I have two very important disclaimers, so please don't skip this part. The first one being that this guide is meant to be exactly that, a guide. This is not authorized or endorsed by Louis Vuitton in any capacity whatsoever. This is a hierarchy that I created myself. However, I did use the way Louis Vuitton categorizes and presents its product offerings as the basis for this hierarchy. I then added some nuances to those basic categorizations based on my experiences as a Louis Vuitton client. This hierarchy is also not a popularity ranking. There's three main criteria I took into consideration when creating this hierarchy. The first one is quality and craftsmanship, specifically the materials used. So we're talking canvas, leather, or exotics for those basic product or material categorizations. The second criteria I used is the inclusion of upgraded features from your basic model. So the upgraded features might be a full leather lining as opposed to a fabric lining, or maybe the inclusion of extra hardware such as feet to protect the bottom of your bag. Finally, the third criteria I used, because we're talking about a luxury brand, is exclusivity. Certain styles are produced in more limited quantities as compared to other styles, making them more rare, and in my opinion, that boosts their level on this hierarchy. My second disclaimer is that this guide is just for informational and educational purposes only. My intention is for this to be used by people who are interested in learning more about Louis Vuitton. This is not meant to throw shade or shame anyone for having basic bags. I already said this is not a popularity ranking. And as I indicated in the title of this video, the first level of this hierarchy are the canvas classics. I am in no way implying that the canvas classics are basic because they're on the first level of this hierarchy. We're still talking about luxury designer items. They just have fewer features as compared to the higher levels on this hierarchy. Now, all of that being said, let's dive into it. The first tier is classic styles in canvas. This includes well-known styles such as the Neverfull, Speedy, and Alma, as well as new styles such as the Carryall and Loop, both of which were introduced in the past year. The uniting characteristics of bags in this tier are the material, price point, and relative accessibility. In terms of material, these are all made from coated canvas with minimal leather trim. They all have fabric interior lining and usually minimal hardware. These are also the most accessible in terms of their price point. Louis Vuitton's classic canvas styles are the least expensive bags offered by the brand. All of the bags in this category are presented in their own section on the Louis Vuitton website. Under either men or women, you can click Iconic Monogram Bags, and you will be able to see the full selection of men's and women's classic canvas styles on the Louis Vuitton website. The next tier above Canvas Classics are the leather lines. This tier includes a lot of the same styles we saw in canvas, but here the material is upgraded to leather. The main leather lines offered in the women's collections include Empreinte, Epi, and Mahina leather, as pictured here from left to right. In the men's collections, two of the main leathers include Taiga and Taurion. The main difference between this level and the Canvas Classics is the material. I understand that a lot of people may prefer canvas over leather for various reasons, such as the durability of canvas. But again, this hierarchy is not based on popularity. Objectively speaking, leather is a more expensive premium material as compared to man-made canvas. Louis Vuitton does also offer a selection of handbags that are only available in leather. These are usually styles in Epi or Mahina leather. These leather-only bags usually have upgraded features as well as additional hardware and accessories. These bags are also more exclusive in terms of price point. They're generally a few hundred to several $100s more expensive than their canvas counterparts, depending on the specific type of leather used. The next tier in this hierarchy are the limited and special edition bags. These bags can be any style or material. The main uniting feature here is exclusivity. A very limited quantity are produced, and when they're sold out, they're gone forever. There's a few different types of special edition bags in this category, so let's clarify what those are. First, there's the seasonal variations of classic styles from the permanent collection. For example, we have a canvas Neverfull from the 2023 nautical collection and a leather keepall from the 2023 collaboration with the artist Yayoi Kusama. You may notice that for each level up on this hierarchy, the price point increases, and that's intentional. The cost of raw materials and manufacturing is only a small fraction of the pricing strategy. The prices are mostly based on value perception. From this comparison here, we can clearly see how much Louis Vuitton values their limited edition pieces over the permanent collection. Another type of special edition bag is the unique design. These are not variations of permanent styles. Rather, they're completely fresh new designs created for a specific collection. A great recent example was the women's Spring-Summer 2023 collection, which included these fun oversized pieces. These unique designs are generally available in stores for around 4 to 6 months, and then they're discontinued forever. I'm also including made-to-order and customized pieces in this category, such as My LV Heritage, where you can customize your own bag, including the canvas print, interior color, and have it monogrammed with your initials. The next level of the hierarchy are the icons. There's currently 8 iconic styles between both the women's and men's collections. These are icons basically because Louis Vuitton says so. These are the styles that the brand has decided to prioritize in terms of marketing and value perception. These iconic styles are usually produced in premium, high-end materials. They also include more upgraded features such as full leather lining, upgraded hardware, and design embellishments. The 5 iconic styles in the women's collection are the Cousson, Twist, and Dauphine, as well as the Petite Malle and Capucines. The Capucines is the iconic style that's most valued by Louis Vuitton, as evidenced by their new Capucines marketing campaign featuring house ambassador Zendaya. This was actually Zendaya's first ever campaign for Louis Vuitton. They also do special editions such as the annual Artie Capucines collection, where artists are invited by Louis Vuitton to create their own artistic interpretations of the Capucine. In the men's collections, the three iconic styles are the Keepall, Soft Trunk, and Christopher backpack. I don't follow the men's collections as closely as I follow women's, but I was quite surprised to see the Christopher listed as one of the iconic styles, alongside the Keepall and Soft Trunk. Finally, we have the highest tier of our hierarchy exotic leather bags. These are the most exclusive and, of course, the most expensive bags offered by Louis Vuitton. I don't personally own any exotic leather pieces, but I've looked at these in stores such as this Capucine right here, and I've talked with the client advisors about the crafting process. Louis Vuitton invests heavily in their manufacture of exotic leather pieces and fully controls the entire product supply chain. It's actually quite impressive. Some of the exotic materials used by Louis Vuitton include ostrich, lizard, python, and crocodile, among others. These pieces are produced in extremely limited quantities due to the scarcity and expense of sourcing these exotic skins. In addition to exotics, I'm also including wearable hard-sideds in this category. Louis Vuitton's hard-sided trunks are, of course, an integral piece of their history and brand identity. There's two small trunks that Louis Vuitton classifies as wearable hard-sideds. These two pieces are the camera box and the petite valise. They're both priced exactly the same at €6,900. This is the full Louis Vuitton handbag hierarchy from canvas classics to the crown jewels. If you enjoyed this video and thought it was helpful, please click that thumbs up button to like this video. It's a super quick and easy way you can help support my channel. If you have any questions about this hierarchy or something that you would categorize differently, drop me a note in the comments section. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening, and don't forget to come back every Wednesday and Friday for new videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.